Good morning. Welcome to 49ers in 5, your daily update on everything happening with the team that you need to know in around 5 minutes or less. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. Today is Monday, November 13th, 2023. Here's what's happening with your San Francisco 49ers.
Here's a flip end around to Debo, coming right to left, big hole. Debo 10, Debo 5, Debo, touchdown! San Francisco!
Oh, it's good to hear the dulcet tones of Greg Papa and Tim Ryan on KNBR once again. The 49ers dominated the Jacksonville Jaguars. Debo scored, Ayuk scored, Kittle scored, and San Francisco whooped up on Jacksonville 34-3. The only guy that didn't score, Christian McCaffrey, who ended up with 142 total yards on the day, but 0 touchdowns, ending his incredible streak.
Yeah, I suck. Everyone else on the team scored, except for me. No, that means a lot to me for them to keep me in at the end of the game there and try to get me that record. But hey, I'll take a huge win.
McCaffrey remains tied with Hall of Famer Lenny Moore for the all-time record of consecutive games with a touchdown at 17. As for Brock Purdy, he played well in this one, 296 yards through the air, 3 touchdown passes, not to mention 0 turnovers on the day.
When you lose games in the NFL, it's like, there's a standard, especially with this organization. We all demand a lot out of ourselves. And so I was more, feeling the pressure just within myself. Like, man, I need to play better because of, how I've played in the past, And so that's where I was at with it. But, I came into this game with a clear mindset of, man, I got dudes around me, got a great defense, be smart with the ball and make plays, sort of play free in terms of cutting it loose, but also playing within the scheme and being smart with the ball. So that's where I was at, and got to keep playing like that moving forward.
One more thing I should point out, the 49ers defense bounced back in a major way on Sunday. They sacked Trevor Lawrence 5 times. They forced 4 turnovers in the game. Javon Hargrave, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, Eric Armstead, and Cleveland Farrell all had at least a half a sack. We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you might have missed. One thing to read on this Monday, grades. I'll have them up on our website, goldstandardsniners.com in the morning. A lot of good ones going to be handed out for the first time in a month. One thing to watch, injuries are always the thing, especially the day after the game. Kyle Shanahan said in his post-game presser he didn't have any injuries, although he expected there would be more news today. His conference call is coming up. We will, of course, keep you up to date on everything. Trent Williams said he didn't make his ankle injury any worse during the game, but he is still only around 75 to 80%. One thing you may have missed, I mentioned George Kittle's big day. He had a touchdown, yes, 116 yards on 3 catches. That makes him over the 500-yard mark for the season, which is a little bit of history because he is just the 4th tight end in NFL history to record 500 or more receiving yards in each of his first 7 seasons. The only other 3 guys to do it, Rob Gronkowski, Keith Jackson, and Hall of Famer Ozzie Newsome. Not bad company for George Kittle. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Enjoy your Monday, everybody. Vish Kumar and I will be live tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific time. We had to reschedule the show because his work schedule changed. We will have a show, Vish and I, under review. Still happening today, just a little later, 5 p.m. Pacific time. We'll be live on the YouTube channel. Hope you can join us for that. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. We'll talk later today.